Cruise vacations are marketed on the promise of the open ocean and limitless freedom, but the reality of navigating those waters is dictated by strict physical and logistical limitations that often define the actual passenger experience. For many, the journey is restricted by specific physical choke points: a narrow cabin doorway, a rocking tender attempting to dock, a port elevator out of service, or uneven cobblestones of historic cities. When barriers appear, passengers with mobility or time constraints often stay aboard to avoid anxiety. This leads to a dual loss. The passenger misses the destination, and the cruise line loses potential onshore revenue. To solve this, operators are mapping the entire cruise ecosystem into a digital twin, a high-fidelity, one-to-one interactive virtual replica. By digitizing the journey, physical, temporal, and economic barriers are integrated into a single navigable network. Using AI and spatial scanning, SITEnetwork creates a hybrid economy. This turns the unpredictable variables of sea travel into a measurable system, reducing friction for both the operator and the passenger. Addressing these physical constraints begins at the micro level, right inside the passenger's cabin before they even arrive at the port. This interface shows the system's AI computer vision in action, deriving meaningful information from digital images. A passenger simply uploads a photo of their mobility device, and the system identifies the exact model and dimensions to run a fit check against the cabin doorway. Moving from the cabin to the ship-to-shore transfer highlights one of the most unpredictable parts of the journey: the tender vessel. These smaller boats are often difficult to board safely due to shifting tides. Spatially accurate 3D simulations allow passengers to digitally preview the boarding process. By toggling variables like low tide or choppy seas, they can evaluate the transfer sequence in advance and make informed decisions about the assistance they might need. This tracking extends into the port itself. The system incorporates live data to alert passengers to out-of-service infrastructure, such as a broken lift or a temporarily blocked ramp, allowing them to adjust their route instantly. By digitizing these physical choke points, the ambiguity of the unknown is replaced with specific, actionable data. Every passenger gains a level of predictability regarding their movement that was previously impossible. The second major constraint is time. Shore excursions are governed by strict port timetables and often take place over complex, difficult terrain. This map shows the platform analyzing an entire excursion route. It identifies rough surfaces like cobblestones and highlights alternative, accessible paths through the historic town layout. On this tablet, we see the Virtual Shore Excursion feature. This allows passengers with limited port time to virtually explore destinations from the ship's deck, letting them try before they arrive and confidently select the physical tours they want to prioritize. There are also times when disembarkation is impossible due to weather, tides, or severe mobility issues, creating an economic dead zone for the cruise line. E-commerce integration allows these onboard passengers to virtually explore local markets and purchase authentic, customized goods from the excursion they missed. This creates a unique logistical loop. The local purchases are delivered directly back to the ship alongside the returning physical tour group, ensuring passengers receive their items before departure. Passengers can pay using local currencies or earn and spend expedition tokens, or XPED. XPED is a digital utility asset native to the SITEnetwork ecosystem that functions like a loyalty reward for ongoing engagement. This virtual commerce architecture converts a missed physical opportunity into a retained economic asset for the cruise line, while providing the passenger with a tangible connection to the destination they couldn't physically visit. Transitioning from individual features to an industry-wide solution requires proof of scale. This hybrid economy is an active technological shift backed by significant international vetting. This documentation shows official recognition by the United Nations for the platform's alignment with several Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. SDGs are a collection of 17 interlinked global goals designed to be a blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. This enterprise-grade infrastructure is supported by major hardware and AI partnerships with global tech leaders like Dell Technologies and XGrids to handle the massive processing required for global spatial mapping. The scale of this technology is visible in the successful 3D mapping of massive UNESCO World Heritage sites, such as the 800-year-old Edinburgh Castle. These capabilities extend to the complex architecture of Dubrovnik city walls, accurately digitized to provide precision mapping on a global scale. For cruise operators, this transforms lost hours and accessibility roadblocks into continuous engagement and revenue opportunities. By building a meticulous digital twin of the entire journey, SITEnetwork ensures the physical world finally becomes accessible and predictable for everyone on board.